Hello, my name is Eunice Olorunshola, and this is my Android project, and the name of my project is called Android Student Name Finder App. On the next slide, I will talk about the high-level introduction of my app. The name of my app is Student Name Finder. My app has user interface subsystems such as widgets for buttons, edit boxes, and it has a visible interface, user interface that's implemented through activity, which is my main activity Java class file. The app is deployed into an Android emulator, which ships along with Android SDK and also along with a file named Android Manifest. The content provider job is to manage access to the data in my app from when the user inputs the student name, ID, and email address. Okay. Next, I'll talk about the overall design of my app, continuing with screenshots. This is the user input screenshot below. It shows the professor's student name. It shows the professor, where the professor can see the student name, student ID, and student email. This is the 5 buttons: add, delete, update, view all, show. Next is the always level function description. The main always level function that my app uses is a direct communication. It communicates with the database and it has a communication link between the client site and the server site. My app also uses a database handler with public constructor, handler thread, string name. The app also uses a message class that allows the app to show the messages of the results in the alert box. Under the bundle class, the app uses a string to string method, and the string represents the objects. The type of two string method that I use, or this is the string methods that I use that was based on that class. Now I'll talk about my API. I implemented an API between the client side and the server side. The server side that I use is MySQL, which performs a database communication. Also uses the API Android.os bundle and Android.os.message. The last slide is about my demo. This shows a screenshot of my different functions, the buttons. The first screenshot is the delete button. The delete button, when a user enters the student name that is added onto the list and then delete it will delete the student name, and it will show a message student record delete, as it shows right here. The next button is the show button, which shows that I created the app with my name. And the app button is when the user inputs the student name, student ID, and student email address, and it will show that the student record was added successfully. And then the view button, when you view the student information, it will display on the input boxes instead of shown as an alert. It will display right here, so you can update the names instead of doing it yourself and going back on the text input to do it. The update button updates the student names. You can update the student name when the information changes. This is useful for when the student name's information change and the user wants to update it. They can easily go back on the list and update the student name. It has an error right here because the student name wasn't found. This is the view all button. It views all of the information of the students that was added onto the list. The user can add as many students as they want, and it will show all of the names. Thank you.